Today, you're going to see something special. Of course, I'm wearing my Charmander hat. You are also my friend. You got straight posture. You have your fluffy slippers on. We get it. We're looking for X Factor top signals. Looking for them. It is not gospel. It is not a 100% formula. You have to be willing to try everything, friends. Some people only put 2 ice cubes in their orange juice. Some of us like to up it up all the way to 3 or even 5. When you're looking at X Factor top signals, it's not going to mark the exact price top. There is going to be other coins that move up and around. What you're trying to do is you're rising up. You're on a mountain and you're trying to think, hey, if I keep walking at the same pace I've been walking, which is the passage of time, where do I land in 12 months from now? That's what you're trying to look at when these appear. So if you're climbing up a mountain for today, let's say it takes you 2 hours to climb up the mountain, friends. Well, as you're climbing up, you know you're not at the peak yet, but you're near the peak. You know, like, okay, there are signals to show me this is the peak. Maybe the air gets thinner. Maybe you're seeing squirrels do backflips, okay? Maybe seeing UFO come out of nowhere, okay? You say, oh, well, I might be near the top. Now, I'm not at the top, but you might say, okay, well, if I was to stop you there at that moment, okay, and we can actually draw a picture right now, friends. I'll stop you right here. I actually have a nice picture for you. So there you are, friends. This is your nice red backpack. You see, you're climbing up a mountain, and I stopped you, okay? And I look at your hat, and I'm like, oh, wow, nice hat, friend. And I asked you, okay, friend, you've been walking up for 2 hours. Where do you think you would be if you continued walking for another 2 hours from today? Okay, from right here. Okay, where do you think you'd be? And of course, you would look over the horizon and go, hello, sir. I believe I would be further down there. You get it? That's it. You've just admitted, okay, further down there. You don't know exactly where you'd be. You go, oh, well, maybe I like trip over a rock along the way. Maybe I get bored. I got to take a wee. Okay, maybe I like, party with some squirrels. Do some illicit substances with some squirrels out in these woods. Maybe it takes you a bit of time, but eventually you know that 2 hours will pass and you will be further down the mountain. That's exactly how we have to conceptualize these tops, especially when we're looking at these signals. Number 1, Coinbase #1 app ranking. Now, friends, I'll let you know, there's a lot of people out here who are watching it. A lot. But I don't care if they're watching it. Like, oh, wow, number 1, I'm going to sell everything on the day. I don't know. Like, I just want to show you the extreme accuracy of this is like big. If we go just to show you when it became #1 app rank. Okay, look at this. In 2017, it hit it literally in December like 4th or 5th or 17th, like right here, this was #1, okay? It also hit #1 app ranking here, literally in April, okay? And then it hit it in this October part up here, okay? You see that? That's crazy, okay? So what I've done is I've shown you the monthly candle chart for a reason, okay? Specifically, I've shown you monthly candles because if I go down into the day time frame, friends, if I go down to the day, you're going to look at it and probably not be too surprised or too happy with the result. Look, actually the results are really, really good, by the way. So this is actually April, and this was where it hit it basically in October. I think October 18 or around here. You see this point right here, right here? That's crazy, isn't it? What if you go back to December? To let you know, I think it peaked around by December 4th. Okay, so it was here. You see that, man? That's crazy. So there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see that? So there's about 8 weeks to basically get out. But you saw in 2021, you didn't have 8 weeks to get it. You basically had 2 weeks. So that's the most important thing to think about. I saw this quant nerd guy. I'm sorry, man, if you're listening. I know you are. I think you're a mid-curve, bro. This guy makes like this 40-page essay about why the Coinbase app ranking is not going to work because people are watching it now. I go, yeah, man, look. This is the thing. Sure, there's a chance it doesn't work this time. However, it doesn't hurt to just keep on track of it because what is it representing, friends? It's representing emotional money. All right. I'll tell you something right now. This is what I like about it. Okay. The only time your X factor signals won't work is when the people you're measuring are self-aware. All right. That's why. That's why it won't work when they're self-aware. Now, I don't think anyone is going to see Pepe at 50 billion valuation and dog with a hat and everyone making money in crypto and then look at the Coinbase app ranking and go, oh my gosh, it's rank number 7. I am not going to sign up to Coinbase. I am not going to join crypto. I am not going to pay attention to my friends all making money and getting rich without me. What are the chances of that happening, you think? I think it's very, very low. I think it's like less than 5%. I think most people, they're going to look at the Coinbase app and not even check the ranking, and they're just jumping in. And they can't see each other. So that's something to think about. But it does have an effect. What effect does it have, friends? It might have an effect where the prices we don't see are as euphoric. That could be happening at the very end. Maybe you don't get the final 2x in many coins just because more people are aware. Maybe. So you're always open to this. But you can't deny the power of it. Coinbase #1 app ranking. You know, it was 500, I think, in December. Ran all the way to like 170. Now went back down like 300. Maybe rising again. This is the type of stuff we're going to manage. When it hit #1, literally #1 rank, not 13, not 8, no. When it hit #1, bang, that was basically the peak. So we're just going to be watching out for that. When it hits like, how scary is it going to be, right? If it hits like 10 and then 7 and then 5, you're like, oh my gosh, this is it. And then 4 and then watching it. Oh, and everyone's like got so much pressure for it to hit. It's just to be concerning yourself about what happens in that scenario. That's all. Okay. Andrew Tate coin and Tai Lopez returns to crypto. They're also 2 coins. So Andrew Tate has been teasing people. So friends, I can't believe a lot of you guys basically just suck off too many people out there. You're popular and stuff out there. You think, oh, they can do no wrong. They're like, oh no, he's trolling everyone. Friends, let me tell you something, okay? Humans don't change. And the more you put someone up on a pedestal, the more you're going to be in for a rude awakening when you see humans and their fallacies, all right? Yes. I think it's very, very possible at the top of the bull market, Andrew Tate will be offered some sort of crypto coin project thing that looks like a deal you can't refuse, okay? Because he keeps talking about it, friends. I'm telling you now, you know, the more someone says, I'll never do this, I'll never do this, I'll never do this, okay? You got to think about it. Okay, friends, human psychology. I've been in this game for a while, all right? When someone says, I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do this, okay? They keep saying it over and over and over again. What actually happens is their brain has thought about ways to do it. It's just that they don't have a good enough path to do it. You understand? I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do this, okay? Now, eventually, in the peak of a bull market, there'll be so much money throwing around that it's very likely, friends, there'll be some sort of technology application. Someone will fork something and they'll be like, hey, this is basically, you can't lose. You can't lose this. All your people who join will win. They can't lose from this. And he'll probably do that. So he's not going to, we don't know what the tech is yet that it would be. It'll be something. You understand? It'll be something. You never know. Someone might latch a coin onto the membership and you get to speculate on something. You know what I mean? Well, you don't win. You still got a product. It's the fair market. He could easily change his words like that, friends. You saw how Richard Hart changed the marketing language. Richard Hart's not talking about 14,000 X's anymore, 10,000 X. Now he's just measuring from the all-time low. Okay? So you see what I mean? Like, these people are marketers, friends. That's why you and I know their names. We don't know their names because, hey, I'm the most honest person when it comes to like writing this out. Okay? You just got to be real with yourself. Tai Lopez as well, one of the biggest grifters, of course, in crypto. So, friends, it's also funny. Tai Lopez does like these periodic like circuits on the internet, and I'll go watch every single one of his interviews, and he repeats the same stories, the same tropes, the same things and that. And I'm like, man, 99% of these stories are just made up bullshit anyway. You can tell they're fabrications and stuff here and there. He's like, oh yeah, did I tell you, like my car and then this and that? It's always the same thing over and over and over again. But it's interesting just to watch somebody talk about nothing for a period of time. Then you get bored basically. But he was a top signal in 2021. Came NFTs. Okay, NFTs, try to sell 10,000. I think he sold like 3. No one wanted access to his club. Also, so it kind of tells you, right? He's got a fake network effect. Okay, that's a fake. That's how you can tell. Okay, because when it left to decentralized exchanges, okay, where you can't fake the stuff, what's happening there? There's no product market fit, right? Whereas, you know, friends, if Kanye West releases an NFT, it's selling out in 2 seconds. You know that. Okay, just to give you an idea. You also see, right, Tai Lopez, he did like an Olympus DAO fork, went straight to zero. He launched it to December 2021. I've made all the posts and videos showing you how I called the tops in these things. Go, oh my gosh, Tai Lopez is in, it's game over. No one was paying attention. Of course, no one was paying attention, okay? Because these things have just gone up for so long. Okay, that's super, super important. We also have US Congress self-banning stocks. Remember, the US Fed banned stocks themselves from owning stocks in 2021, October, literally the top, within that 3-month window, the top. And then they hiked rates. So it's very, very BS, right? Okay, stock market goes up for 14 years in a row. You decide to ban yourself from stocks going down. So you know something BS is going on. So US Congress might be the next one to do that. I've also got an Ethereum ETF. That's a special case, Francisco, because, Ethereum ETF, it could still be like 80% of the way through, but not the final top. But I want it to have been passed through personally. But you got to be ready, man. What if they reject the ETF and then we top out anyway? That's something to think about. Okay, I hope we don't get there. I hope we just continue this ETF because they just have overwhelming support just to make things easier for us when it comes to signals. Another one, Jim Cramer turning turbo bullish. Remember, okay, Jim Cramer did 5 turbo bearish tweets and then we went and broke the all-time high. Like I told you, I've never seen him FUD anything 5 times in a row, ever. He did it to FUD Bitcoin as it went up on the Bitcoin spot ETF at 48K. He went, number go down. That was like, oh my, literally, number go down, straight freaking up only. Only he could do it, the power. So what if he does 5 bullish tweets at the top? What if Bitcoin's 160, 180K, and he's like, Bitcoin, $1 million was a dream or could be a reality. Once he starts talking like that, you're like, oh, it's over. It's over. You know it's over. He might do that. And, friends, look, the way the universe works is if we get a left translated cycle and we get a 2-year bear market, then he's literally, you never know, he might be the force up there that he says, number go up, the people want it, it can't go down. He might just say stuff like that and he's just cursing it into oblivion. Crazy, right? And then I've got another X Factor top signal that I want to see. A meme coin hits 100 billion market cap. So I want that threshold to be pinged. So these are the things, okay? So Doge hit 85 billion. SHIB hit 45 billion. But none of them individually hit 100 billion. Maybe Pepe, maybe Dog with a Hat. That's why, friends, we've got leverage on them. For example, Pepe, hopefully Land Wolf on Ethereum does well. You have Dog with a Hat. Yes, you got to do the Solana stuff if you want. We've also got Dick with Butt. There's always this playing on the meme coins and that mania. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully, one of them, something can hit 100 billion with a B. Could be Doge, friends. Could be SHIB, whatever it's going to be. We want that to happen because let me tell you something, man. If a meme coin hits 100 billion valuation, do you not understand the media waves on that? They'll be like, what is going on? What is going on? This thing was meant to go to 0. It keeps growing. Like I tell you, friends, market caps are it's literally just saying how many people have committed to a network and they're not going to take out their money. That's it. See, how many people have committed to a network? Real people. That when you measure the real market cap, not the fake ones where everyone tries to manipulate them and stuff. That's pretty much it, right? So, yes, Spirit Airlines only has a $560 million market cap, even though it's a real airline. But everyone knows, like, hey, why do I want to commit to like a fake paper? I don't get any dividend yield. I don't get to own the company. I don't get any cash flow. I get nothing. It's all fake. I don't want to commit to that. I want to commit to a picture of a dog with a hat. It's a big FU to the system because they just printed so many currency units. That's pretty much it. That's what's happening. Okay, so friends, enjoy this Pirate Peppy as well. Enjoying, of course, it's got some fluoro gold and orange juice come from the very, very far seas away. I wonder what journeys await him. Now, these X Factor top signals, you're not going to get these anywhere else. By the way, this should be, I could put this in Mastermind and charge money for that. I know, you don't get this anywhere, friends. I've been here every single day. You cannot put a price on someone looking for these weird things in the universe to appear, like mushrooms, pop, 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 just a popping up, and you're like, oh, okay, now stuff's going on. So, along the way, as they happen, we're going to have to peel stuff. So when they do, we're going to think about what happens. Here's the thing, man. You can't look at all these and go, they all must hit. It's just something to think about. You might just hit a point where you're like, oh, Coinbase is number 1. Tai Lopez is back. US banned themselves from stocks. And a meme coin has hit 100 billion. Like that's like, okay, 55% of them, whatever, 60% of them are gone. Does that mean you sell 60% of your portfolio? The mindset of, hey, I better trim off, that's the most important part. It's not actually the percentage exactly. It's that you're in a mindset of selling because it's euphoria rather than a mindset of, oh my gosh, I've got to now buy stuff that hasn't moved. But you just got to be careful. A lot of people are going to be unfortunately tricked by everything. Friends, no one's going to listen to these top signals because, friends, it's emotional greed. People FOMO. They have fear. They're like, oh my gosh, I've missed out, I've missed out, missed out. You know, you can't stop that. Tell people all the facts in the world, they're not going to stop them. So there you go, friends. Still wearing my Charmander hat. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell mum and dad you love them. Catch you soon.